welcome back to the third quarter of the BOBBY003 show, along with my sidekick, Andrew.
Good morning.
And we were talking about the boxing and other good events that took place, going to be taking place. And one person I forgot to mention is little Jay Gauthier. Jay won another champion. He won, he was the winner of his weight class at the Governor's Games held this past weekend in the great Sunset, Louisiana. And the Sunset, I think they call it Promotion Club, is now not the building, but the business itself is owned by Robert DeRanger. And I just want to compliment you, Robert, for the beautiful work you've done. You've taken it a long, long ways. It's very, very clean, nice, clean bathrooms, nice area to prepare sandwiches, hot dogs, hamburgers, po' boys, good complement of drinks, beer on the side, and of course good stadium seating, as you call it. Place can hold probably, is divided into 3 sections, and the fire marshal have approved them for probably, and I'm just going on the top of my head, about 400 people in different sections, which it might be more than that even. It could be more than that. But it's nice and clean, and if you're needing a class reunion or dance review or something like that, you might want to look into it. It's got a nice area at the bottom. And
plenty of parking.
And plenty of parking. I wrote, that was the last statement I wrote down here. Plenty of parking. Robert, keep up the good work. We're proud of you. DeRanger.
There you go. The Delta Grand has got their current show going on called Cody Daigle's The Book of D. And the Book of D is for young audiences. It's all about a magical book. It's going to open. They've got auditions starting on June 25th, which is this week, 1 p.m. at the Delta Grand. I guess it probably just passed. But anyway, the show is going to be in July. So go by the Delta Grand for more theater. And what else we got? Let's hit some sponsors before we get cranking on more photos. Let's go with the Quarters Casino right here just north of Opelousas. Quarters Casino at exit 23. I don't know if that graphic was up before I was talking. I think Steve read my mind. At the Quarters Casino, you can get the Chevron fuel with your gasoline, your diesel as well. Big spot for the 18-wheelers, nice and clean. Same thing for the cars where you don't have to worry about getting where the 18-wheelers are. They've got their own section, nice and neat and clean with a nice canopy so you don't have to get wet if it's raining. It's well lit if it's in the evening. They've got crispy, crunchy chicken inside. They've got Subway sandwiches inside. They've got good Stuckey's candy, old-timey candies, all those coconut kind of candies and those little orange rings and all kind of old-timey candies you ain't seen in years, all in there. They've got El Pico de Gallo restaurant inside, and don't forget about it for gaming as well if you want to try your luck. And one more, how about the Medicine Shop? You can go by the Medicine Shop here in town. Don't forget they've got the 15-minute guarantee, or they give you an in-store credit for you to go ahead and buy you something else. They want to make sure you get your stuff nice and quick. And they've also got Medifast meals. If you're looking to try to lose some weight, Medifast is very, very good. The meals are already pre-prepared, good meals. You can microwave, heat them up at your house in the oven, nice and easy. Already done. You know, you've got a fast lifestyle. Probably part of what your weight problem was about is you were just grabbing junk to eat and you're trying to hurry up and rush.
Well, you know, people have asked me since we were advertised, did you lose your weight?
Because you've lost a lot of weight.
But I surely would consider it.
It's a good way to maintain it.
It's a good way to maintain it.
And so Medifast over there, Dirk is a certified coach. He and his wife both. They can help you make sure that you set your schedule, you set your meals, and a huge amount of meals to choose from. The coaching is all free. All you do is buy the meals. Go by the Medicine Shop Pharmacy here in Opelousas.
And let's get a couple of pictures right here. We have a picture of a couple here, and these are a couple that I met. We were waiting for a bus to bring us across the highway to, I guess it's a kind of an entertainment. I don't know, there's a name to it. It's not part of the hotel per se, but the hotel brings practically every guest that comes to the hotel rides the shuttle bus. I'll get it out. And we were waiting, and you know me, I'm going to break the ice, as I call it, and started talking to this couple here. And I introduced myself, and I said, Opelousas, Louisiana. Oh, our son Justin graduated from UL in 2010. I said, you got to be kidding. Now, these people are from Georgia, and here they are, had their son. He studied, you know, different colleges that were he was interested in industrial design, and out of all the colleges in the South, he picked UL, and they loved it, and they came down several times. Missed me, of course. Then I could have taken them out to dinner, but if they come back, I'll still offer them that dinner. And I'm talking about Valerie and Carlton Pittman, and their son is now studying mechanical engineering, and also working, I guess you could say, summers and part-time with a large Fortune 500 company, Textron Industries, very well known, and he's helping design on that new job. So just you know, you can learn so much about a couple, and they just down to earth, just like we were. They were out to have a good time. Nice talking with you all, and thank you all for being so pleasant. And we'll talk.
Picture some young ladies.
Young ladies right here, and of course, those are the three young ladies that were traveling with Noel Bunall, our imperial representative of Imperial Fine Casualty. And we're looking at Jordan on the left, Lizzie and their friend in the middle, and Jade. Jade and Jordan are sisters. And I guess you could say Noel is partially raising. He dated their mother for a long time, and that didn't work out, but the two girls are still part of his life, and I admire him for that. And of course, Lizzie is just a friend, and they all have to have a friend.
Got to bring a friend when you go to the beach.
You can't go by just the family. You have to have one or two riding along, and this is out of the back of my room
at the Sandestin.
Sandestin really has developed a real nice pool area on two sides of the building you see in front of you down there.
It's a great area.
It's really come along. And we were invited, Noel and I were invited out to dinner by Lori, and Lori is the young lady second from the right in the white blouse, and Faye is on the left of Bobby Dupre, yours truly. Look, we're about two beauties. And then all the way on the right is their friend, or my new friends, Karen. And they're from the New Orleans area, and Lori picked up the tab. Today, it's not unusual to get invited out to dinner by these.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that. Not only is she pretty, good, really nice new friends, and they're looking forward to coming to Opelousas. They love the racing, and we'll take them to the races one night. So looking forward, it'll be our turn to treat them.
And they all the little girls again?
I'm having breakfast with the little girls, and I gave them a little treat money, and we all went to the store, went to one,
outlet stores?
One of the, these
the beach stores.
Beach stores.
I got you.
Forgot which one, maybe
Alvin?
Alvin's.
Gotta be Alvin.
It was Alvin's.
There's only one there, or maybe it's 100 of them.
Yeah, it might be 100, but Alvin's is the one we went to.
Right.
And I bought a nice shirt, very reasonably priced, and I had given each one of the girls $20. Well, I saw them looking at bathing suits, and those were $50-something. So I said, Noel, give me he was holding the money. I said, give me the $20 back, and I'll buy the bathing suits.
Well, that's
and anyhow, they deserved it. Good kids. Really enjoyed that company.
Now, what you got? You put some suntan lotion?
When I got out to the beach, and that's Lori again. Not only that, now she's putting some. She says, "You need some sunscreen, Mr. Bobby. You're gonna burn." And I said, "You're right." And so she's putting it on herself. She went and get a bottle of her sunscreen and putting it on herself. Thank you, Lori. Y'all made me feel so good. And here's Rick Randall from Lafayette, Louisiana, and he's has his own agency, and they're like a cluster. There's several different groups joining in with, and he's kind of like the leader of the group, and that's his tent, and he's doing the cooking, and he's part of the Randall, you know, think it was maybe a brother of his or his father that opened Randall's restaurant.
Oh, yeah, with
it's
crabs
the same
and all?
family.
Oh,
yep,
really?
boiled and Cajun dancing. You know, they
one of the first around.
One of the first ones, and also Randall Insurance Agency back in my day. So anyhow, and then I needed a little snack in the mid-afternoon. We were going to go out to dinner again. I was invited by Stephanie Johnson with Dupree Carrigacho. I needed a little snack, and they have a sushi bar within the bar. You know where
really?
we
over in Destin.
Remember
where we used to visit with our buddy Vince Garofalo.
Yeah, you can still. You'll always remember that
he was
name.
a character.
He would take me
Sure,
talking,
Steve.
and he would smoke like that. And that's how I got into that was the trip. I became a member of the consumer loan.
What he told you that day? He said, I have a $10 million office. When he said that, we all went, what? $10 million office? What? Oh, yeah, he was doing well.
This is Chun, C-H-U-N, Chun. Right. She's from China, and she is a U.S. citizen. She was proud to tell me that. That made me real happy that she was proud to say it. And this is Sam, the chef. I said, "You're not the chef, Chun?" No, no, no. Well, I'm just watching him carefully, and I'm learning every day.
Excellent. And
two excellent.
I didn't know you ate sushi.
I gave them a little tip. I went by and gave them a personal tip, because if you put it on the card, they don't get it.
It's always in sushi bars. That's kind of the style, is that you want to tip the sushi chef directly. That kind of
well, they work with you. I mean, they offered and made sure that what I got, if it wasn't something I wanted, they would have taken it back and given me another little sample.
There you go.
Anyhow, and then this is people with the insurance department here. Caroline, who's been at the Louisiana Insurance Department, and of course the Chief Deputy Commissioner for the state of Louisiana, right under our Commissioner Jim Donlin, is Denise Brignac, and we saw Denise start at the bottom. You hear me? This is a true story of a young lady who started at the bottom, and today she's all the way to the top. Then, of course, in the white shirt, that's yours truly, Bobby. And then Craig, who's been with the department umpteen years. And Caroline's beautiful young daughter, and I can't see the name tag, Sugar, but I do remember this. I remember that she just graduated and in the military and is a second lieutenant. Really? Second lieutenant. It looks like she's 18 years old. Look like a kid, but she's 22, same age as Megan. And they said, "Well, Bobby, you ever in the military?" And I popped that salute like this. And she looks at me, she said, "That's exactly the way you're supposed to do it, Mr. Dupree." I said, "Well, you know, that's something that is kind of like your service number, 255-09887.
They grill that into you where you...
Drill that into you, they grill it in you, and you part of it. But anyhow, really enjoyed my visit with them out on the, and that was at the reception that afternoon.
And that's Matt over with the Sandestin?
And Matt was the bellman who came up and got my luggage. When I got downstairs, I said, "Here's my ticket to get my car." He said, "Mr. Dupree, your car is running right in the front door."
There you go.
Now, wait a while.
You figured that out
Now,
already.
you know, he got a nice tip.
Oh,
Matt, you made the trip, you just closed the trip out on a high note.
And there's the sun rising as you leaving Destin.
Yeah, I was
chasing the sun back to Louisiana.
I was in my car where he had parked it. I could take this picture here.
There you go. And I got one more photo right here. Here's the Opelousas Chamber, Opelousas St. Landry Chamber spotlights for this month, July 2013. Andrepont Printing and Prairie Construction. Of course, with Andrepont Printing, we've got Andre Andrepont, we got Doug Sandos, and we got Philip Andrepont over on the right. And we got Paula Mills with the Chamber and LHC Group. We got Miss Frankie Bertrand with the Chamber. And in the middle, we got Richard LeBlanc with Prairie Construction.
And Monday night, I was treated by Dupree Carrigacho Insurance. We'll get to that in the fourth quarter right now.
We'll do it.